Hi, I want to welcome you to this training session. In these series of videos, I'm going to teach you what I've learned over 26 years of trading actively in the markets. And this isn't some theory, and I'm not a professional with a securities license. I am an individual investor. And I have the same experiences, I have the same frustrations, and I have the same problems that you do as an individual investor. I don't have a special account that I can call on when I need more margin. I don't have special commission rates. I pay the same commission rates that everybody else pays. I face the same data issues that everyone else faces, and I've been doing this for a very long time, starting all the way back in 1986. I went through the 1987 crash. And from there, a tremendous run up into 2000 before the tech stock boom and bust. And since then, trading the market up and down, including the financial crisis of 2008. So I've been through a lot, 26 years worth of real trading experience. And I'm hoping to provide you some of my knowledge, wisdom, and trading techniques to help you trade better as you trade yourself. Number one is what I hope you can get out of this training session in these videos is number one is trade better, understand the markets better, and learn how to identify opportunities as well as being a safe trader. In other words, a lot of people come into this market, and I've coached an awful lot of people who have come in with a certain amount of money. Unfortunately, they didn't contact me before they started trading and have lost a ton of money, and then they come to me for coaching. And I wish they had come to me earlier, and I would have saved them a ton of money. So I'm hoping to provide these videos to you so that as you start to trade, or maybe you've been trading for a while but you haven't found some success, that you're able to use the information that I give you to trade better on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis and annual basis to really find what works for you. Now, I have a specific system which I'm going to teach you in these series of videos. And in fact, as we go through it, I'm going to go into a great deal of depth. I'm going to be as specific and as technical as possible about all of the videos that you see in this series. Because they are recorded, you're able to go back and review the videos time and time again, so that if there's anything that isn't exactly clear in any of these videos, you can go back and review them as many times as you like until the process, the system, or the technique that I'm demonstrating is crystal clear to you and you understand all of the risks and all of the opportunities. Now, just to give you an idea, I am using the Thinkorswim, now TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. I think it's one of the best platforms out there. I use a couple of different other platforms. Interactive Brokers is one. But on a day-to-day basis, I prefer to go with the Thinkorswim platform. This happens to be the paper money, the simulated trading platform. I did a series of videos a few years ago in which I used my real trading account. And I got into a bit of hot water with Thinkorswim at the time for using my real trading account to do these videos. Let me show you, though, however, some screenshots from my real account. All of these are from my real account. These are not made up, doctored in any way. I certify that they are actual trades that I've made and that these are real screenshots from my personal real trading account using real money. You can see that some of the days I've had were pretty spectacular. They're very, very good trades. Anything over $5,000 a day I consider to be a very good day. This particular day had a profit of $84.75 as I went through it. This day had a 49.30 day profit with $6,000 still open. This day had a $7,578 profit. This day made a $33 profit. This day had a $3,076 profit. This day had a $1,135 profit. This day had a $2,055 profit. This day had a $6,415 profit. This is a screenshot from a particular trade I made on the short side of the market using a futures contract on the YM. That's the Dow Futures contract. I had a profit, open profit there of $1,080. Here's a $910 day profit. Here's an $1,190 day profit. Here's a $2,310 day profit. Here's a $1,345 day profit. Here's a $5,935 day profit. Here's a $9,080 profit. Here's a $1,385 profit. Here's a $3,927 day profit. Here's a $2,475 day profit. And here's an $825 day profit, which, hey, it beats working for a living. So that's it. So those are my real accounts. They do, in fact, they are actual trades that I made. Those are real screenshots from my actual real account. So I have quite a bit of experience, both in futures, options, trading accounts. But what we're going to do in this series is take you from the very beginnings. I'm going to assume that you know absolutely nothing about options, stocks, or the market, or how to trade them. And we're going to take you from a very beginning point of view, a very beginning stance, and lead you on to teach you specific tactics and systems that I use. Now, two of those systems and tactics include what I call SFW and then ratio trading. Ratio trading is a fairly new concept. It's somewhat similar to pair trading, although it's not pair trading. And if you've had some experience learning about pair trading, it is somewhat similar but not exactly the same. I'm going to go into both of those techniques. The SFW trading technique is probably going to be your bread and butter technique. That's the technique that I use currently to trade the markets for daily income. It's an income generating system that I use in the markets. And the ratio trading takes a little bit of a longer term. It goes over days, possibly even weeks, possibly even months to generate profits. And those are the techniques that I'm going to be sharing with you. And there's some advanced, very highly advanced techniques that I'm going to share with you in order for you to profit from the markets. Now, there's two real very high level goals that you must have and must keep in mind as you begin your trading. Number one is preservation of capital is paramount to your success. Preservation of capital means not taking wild bets on the market, not over trading, and not using more money than you have available in your account to trade. And you can easily do that using a margin account. It's taking calculated, strategic investments and trades in which you have the upper hand. Not what the market is telling you, it's what you have as the upper hand. The worst thing that you can possibly do in the market is trade based on a feeling, a hunch, maybe a impulse, because the market is moving in a specific way at a specific moment in time, without a plan ahead of time of how you're going to benefit and how you're going to take advantage of the opportunity that you have in front of you. So it's absolutely critical that you create the plan in which you will trade under. It is not important what the market is doing at any moment in time. For example, if the market was to drop 100 points in the next 15 minutes, what would you do? If your answer to me is you would go short right away, without having a plan in place ahead of time, a day ahead of time for that day, then I would suggest to you that you're trading simply on impulse, and that is always a big mistake. It's very easy to burn through money, especially in the futures market. It's also very easy to burn through money in the options market. If you're a long-term investor, we're not going to be talking much about long-term investment. I'm talking about 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10-year investment horizon. Most of the techniques and strategies that I'm going to be talking about are going to be either 1, 2 days, 3 days, maybe even a week, or possibly a month at the most. You're going to be taking multiple trades, not just one trade, only when the circumstances are in your favor. And this is what separates a professional trader from any other type of trader that's out there. A professional trader will wait for a setup. A setup occurs under specific circumstances in which it gives you an opportunity to profit. Most traders that lose money in the market, and that's 98% of all the traders in the market, 98% of all traders trade on impulse, trade on rumors, trade on tips, and trade on market volatility that has nothing to do with their planning. So it's important that you plan your trades out ahead of time. You watch your numbers and you carefully calculate the odds of success in any of the trades that you take. I'm going to be taking you through an entire set of videos that simply look for perfect setups in which you can take advantage, and then the tactics and strategies that you're going to be using in order to take advantage of those opportunities. A perfect trade comes along once in a while. Sometimes it comes along once or twice a week. If you're trading more than once or twice a week, the chances are you're probably over trading. Now that might come as a surprise to you, but very few really good opportunities come along on a weekly basis. I know of a lot of people who trade in and out of stocks multiple times during a day, and I can tell you that their commissions are incredible. I had one friend who traded hundreds of contracts in a single day on futures contracts and option contracts. At the current rates for Thinkorswim or just about any trading platform online today, he was paying anywhere from $200 to $500 a day just in commissions. So it doesn't matter what size your account is. Now, he had a fairly large account in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. However, still paying $200 to $500 a day in commissions significantly decreases your rate of return. So we are going to be looking for trades, and part of the strategies I'm going to be sharing with you means reducing your commissions as much as possible while taking advantage of excellent and superior setups, and then using strategies specifically for those setups so that you can take advantage of the opportunities available to you and profit as much as possible from those opportunities. So we have a lot to cover. I really look forward to sharing all of my strategies with you. I'm not holding anything back because I want you to be as successful as possible. In addition, I want you to remember that preserving capital and taking advantage of opportunities when the setup occurs are the two most important things that you can consider during your trading career. Preservation of capital is number one, and taking advantage of opportunities by waiting for the perfect setup is number two. And we're going to start to talk about those in the very next video. I want to thank you again for purchasing this video series, and I hope to be of service to you for as long as you're with me.